we are back with some more Cold Heart, Batman Arkham Origins. In this episode we're going to be doing a crime scene.
There's more going on here than a simple accident. This security guard's skin has the same blue coloration.
I think a couple more fights before the final fight with Mr. Freeze. It's pretty simple enough.
Data analysis indicates that he died from heat stroke, but the control room doesn't show signs of overheating. This is some kind of crystallized chemical residue. Traces lead back into the lab.
What?
The trail ends here. I should scan for more evidence. Two men struggled. One of them ran out of the lab. That would be the dead security guard I found. These palm prints are a match for Victor Freeze. He must have watched the security guard die.
Quite an interesting DLC this. It tells you all about how Mr. Freeze was created and things like that. Gives you a bit of a backstory on his wife Nora as well. He's a fairly interesting villain.
Freeze scavenged what he needed from various prototypes to build himself a super-cooled survival suit. Extreme pressure built up inside the tank when ice sealed these outtakes. It appears that this guard was frozen by the cryo vapors from the resulting explosion. The evidence suggests the guard was frozen before the tank ruptured, perhaps by Freeze's cryo cannon. These DNA traces are a match for Victor Freeze. Spatter analysis suggests a blunt impact. Someone assaulted Freeze with a weapon. The cannon was knocked over and fired. When the tank exploded, it released a plume of cryochemicals. The plume enveloped Freeze and the guard, but the shockwave knocked the assailant clear. I need to find that weapon. It may have evidence I can use to identify the assailant.
There you go.
DNA analysis confirms the gun was used to bludgeon Victor Freeze, and fingerprint analysis shows Ferris Boyle. It was Ferris. Something was wheeled through this fluid, possibly a gurney. The fluid must have frozen almost immediately for these tracks to have been preserved.
There we go.
Odd. Freeze was secretly... But Boyle was more interested in how...
Okay.
The supercoolant Victor uses in his suit is the same fluid I need for the cryo drill.
Alright. I think that's another fight before we fight Freeze. Not quite sure though.
Send Gordon the evidence.
You know
Yes, there
what I'm
is.
gonna do
Cool.
when I get out of here? I'm gonna have Candy pour me a nice hot. And then I'm gonna drown you in it.
I'm trying, boss. This ice is tough.
Or you completely and utterly dense. Get over here, you numpty bugger. Put your scrawny little neck in my hand so I can strangle some sense into you.
Boss, you gotta calm down. We'll get you out of there. Somehow.
No, you won't. Nice.
Tee him up! Always. Don't attack one at a time! There you go.
Fight.
You got a price, yeah? Name it. It's yours.
All right.
Warning. Critical failure in propellant research wing. Please evacuate.
Dangerously low, please. All I want is to get Nora then join me in my fate and freeze.
Peon, Victor. A plebe. You've got nothing. No money. No reason.
All right, guys. I'm gonna cut it there.
I built.
This is going to be a very fairly short episode.
Returning animals.
So I wanted to make the last episode the final fight. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And until then, guys, so far I hope this guide is working for you and helping you out. And until the next episode, take care, and I'll see you all later.